progress, cheer them on, make them happy, and they will come back. 'BWC, those are our main sponsors. We also have Global Atlantic Green, Strategy, Battlefield Palace, Civics, Aspen, Goslin, the Hamilton Princess Hotel, Global Bay Hotel, Cambridge Beaches, Skyport, Zurich, Pilot Construction, the World is in, East End Telecom, Current Flowers, Colliers, Munich Craft Brewing, La Traperia, the Royal Bermuda Regiment, and finally the St John's Ambulance Brigade. So our hearty thanks to our sponsors. There is $10,000 to grab for any man who can break the 4-minute barrier. It's a long-standing offer. So far, nobody has taken them on. 3 minutes to the start.
Hey, and I'm so
Back around the bird cage and up towards us. And every 4 minutes, there'll be another group starting. The whole process should take around 40 minutes to get all these challenge runners in and finished. And then we'll be straight on to the elite women and the elite men, battling for that $10,000. There should be a cyclist leading these runners, so we should see his headlight before we see and hear the runners. Everybody please clear the road, they won't be long.
There's no light. First race is underway. We're doing the triangle, the challenge, 5 waves of 40 plus.
First runner, getting a very healthy pace. These guys running very strongly. Well done, guys. Maybe the first lady, I think, in that group. The second one, the third one. Already feeling quite strong out. Cal Steve, the Ironman, in the green, with the knee bandage on. Cal Steve, the Ironman of Bermuda. Over 100 marathons to his name. And you know the guys at the back of these groups need your applause, even more the guys at the front. Yes, good, keep it coming. Well done, ladies. Well done. Okay, we'll see you in a few. So that's the first wave. And the next wave will be going in 90 seconds. Every 4 minutes, another wave will go.
First lot of runners coming back shortly.
So in the challenge, of course, what we do is we add up the times of the 3 races each runner runs, and the runner with the lowest total time expended is the winner. 10K will kick off at 9 o'clock sharp outside the National Stadium. So you can see somebody up there as well. Here's my race director. So let me pause. He's easy to spot because he doesn't have a number on his shirt. He is Medcliff Blething, who's run at least 2 Olympics. He's won Olympic medals. He's won the New York Marathon. He's won the Boston Marathon. He's an inspirational speaker, and he is in that first group that's probably reached the Longtail statue by now. So give Meb an extra special shout when he comes down. Again, he's the guy without a number on. He hails originally from Eritrea in Ethiopia. And here's the first runner in the second group. I think, or maybe he's just warming up. That could be one of the elite runners warming up. I think it is. Is this our first runner? Yes, it is. And he's crossed the 5-minute mile. 4:57 unofficially. That's a quick time. Under 5 minutes and left the field in his wake. There's the first runner in the second wave. That's a very swift young lady there. good times, all these guys under 6 minutes. Good strong running. Good form. Don't forget, cheer them home now. Let's welcome them home. Let's finish with these two young ladies. Good strong running. Well done, guys. Good running. Oh, yes. Well done, Cal. Cal Speed. 7:48 unofficially for Cal. And there's wave number 3. Just started. 2 more waves to go. Well done, good form all the way through. That looks like the winner of the second wave. Very quick time. Yeah, that was Tom Mills who came streaking, well not streaking, but speeding through the finish line. Tom could well have the fastest time so far. The first wave winner certainly went through at a good pace. Yeah, let's clap them home. Let's clap all these runners home. Well done, everybody. Run strong, run strong. Well, we've got some quick ladies out here tonight. Like Fabri Oliveira there from Lindos. If you go to Lindos in Warwick, you'll see Fabri. I don't know where he finds time. There's Stepanka Slinkova. Come on, Edwina. We're almost there. Well done, guys. We're right through the finish line. Well Well done. Well done, everybody. That's right, keep striding out. We'll be here when you come back. Come on, the Warwick Bear, there's no walking in this race. Let's go. That's the Warwick Academy Bear. He's not allowed to walk. The Warwick Academy Bear is Ralph Woods, the director of the sixth form at Warwick Academy. He runs May 24th every year in that suit. I don't know how he does it. I know he loses about 10 pounds. Well done, everybody. Run right through the line. And that would be the penultimate wave. Right, keep that applause coming. Well done, young lady. Good running. Nice economic stride, this young lady. Here comes the first runners of the fourth wave. The penultimate wave. Gentleman has a good lead. Lady chasing him down. Well done, everybody. Stride out. Well done, Chris. That's Chris Jones, one of the hardest working members of the race committee. Chris Jones. Well done. Nice and steady. Well done, guys. Keep going. Nice shots. Very nice, guys. Oh, sorry, they're tight. Well done. Well done, ladies. Nice strong finish, and that was the final group. The final wave, wave number 5, has started. Good strong stride there from the competitor. Good strong running, well done. Well done, guys. That first Dark and Stormy is going to taste extra sweet after this run. You can head up to the balcony of one of the local bars, have a nice cold beer, Dark and Stormy, and watch the rest of the races. There's the leading runner from our final group.
Jade.
All these runners are lit up by BF&M, I think. Bermuda Fire and Marine, handing out the lighted bracelets. Well done, you two. Well done, ladies. Nice and steady. Yeah, shout out for Larry Marshall. Larry, if you're nearby, please come and join me over by the finish line. That's a call for Larry Marshall. Well done, everybody. Good, strong running. Here's the Warwick Academy Bear. There he goes. Big round of applause for the Warwick Academy Bear. Let's see, you can run. Well done, there's Chris Jones.
You gotta come back there. Right.
Woo! Big smile from the finisher. I'm good. way through. Keep running strongly. This is the last wave finishing up. You've earned a drink or two tonight. But not too many. You've got to run tomorrow. Maria Duffy, local runner. Andy, been on his feet all day, but still running strong. Well done, good finish. All these guys are going to rest up tonight, ready for that 10K at 9 o'clock at the Flora Duffy National Stadium. Take them on a picturesque course through flats back along North Shore, up Palmetto Hill into the stadium for the finish. Well done. Now we do have a different start line for all the other races tonight. We'll be starting right outside our major title sponsor, the Bank of Butterfield here. Finish line will be the same, but we will be starting right over here at the bottom of Burnaby Hill. A few more runners still to finish. Here they come, here come the party boys. I better give them a shout. Must be related to you. Well, you're their tailor. Come on, boys, put on a show. Come on. We'll just make absolutely sure we have all the runners in before we start to prepare for the elite ladies race. Let's tune in now. Nearly there. Well done. This way, guys. Great lead. So once again, for the latecomers, the rest of the evening we are reverting to the elite runners, male and female, and also the local runners. So we're going to go elite ladies, elite men, primary girls, primary boys, middle girls, middle boys, senior girls, high school, senior boys, high school, and then the senior adult ladies and the senior adult men. And I'm joined by my co-commentator Ian Morrison, who is responsible for getting all those waves off in good order and good time, so we thank him for that. We're going to get him a microphone, and then he'll be in business.
I never seen y'all want to run up there.
We did say earlier that any male runner that can break 4 minutes will receive a $10,000 bonus. For the ladies, the target is 4:25. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Will win that lady $10,000 from a generous sponsor, the Bank of Butterfield.
Two pucks you pour. 2 pucks for sure. Hey, you got any water over there?
So, Harry, how many times have we actually come close to that 4-minute mile here on French Road?
Not many. The record is 4:02 by Leonard Mucheru from Kenya. And that, I'm afraid to say, was 2002. So it's 20 years ago that the record was set.
21 years ago.
And I'm presuming it was a calm day, no rain.
I remember it well.
No, not enough to remember. Now, many people consider, especially if you drive, that Front Street is flat. Well, it's not.
No chance.
There's a definite incline as you head in an easterly direction. The good thing is that when you come back down, the finishing straight is slightly downhill, which will help the runners. But there is a definite incline as you head up on an easterly direction.
It is, and with this southerly wind tonight, there's probably not going to be much tailwind to talk of. Not much headwind either, but Front Street is definitely a difficult place to run in the evening. It's cool, difficult from time to time, especially with the uphill and downhill, but there is a downhill finish. That's always helpful for the runners.
Indeed.
Starting with the elite women.
We'll start with the elite ladies. There are 5 of them. We had a late scratch. Stephanie Hodge from Canada will not be running, but the elite ladies are Ellie Stevens from the United Kingdom, Christina Alashire from the United States, Gina McNamara from the United States, Sarah Schultz from the United States, and Joanna Rebecca from Poland. 5 ladies. And they'll be led out soon from the number 6 shed, brought down to the start line. Yeah, Larry Marshall, come and join us at the finish line again, please. Larry Marshall. Shout out for Larry Marshall. Here he is. This is the third part of the triangle. Larry Marshall will be in the lead car, giving us the commentary for most of the race. He'll going to cover the start, he is going to cover the finish, but Larry will be in the race car that leads the race and giving us lots of information. Larry himself, a very talented runner in his own right. We're going to get Larry installed in the car, and then we're going to call up the ladies, and we'll get cracking. We have another outstanding athlete, Norbert Simons, over here to my left, is our starter tonight. Thank you, Norbert. I hope that's water you're drinking, Norbert.
So, Harry, once we go through the elite men and women will then start on the main events, really, for the people on Front Street. That is the primary school boys and girls, high school boys and girls, and then primary, middle, high school, and then the adult male and female.
And we do have full fields for the younger school children. A little more difficult to get those senior school kids to train and run in the trials and make their mark on Front Street. By that stage, it's more about the motorbike than the running. But the younger age groups, we do have full fields, and it's always great to see those primary school kids running on Front Street. And again, vital that you give them your support as they run. It's a little nerve-wracking, especially at that age, to run in front of this number of people. So we look upon you to help them through it, help them through this mile.
Yeah, those guys when you look. This is the first time doing it, so yeah.
Look, go up in front of them.
Okay, here come the ladies. Once again, an appeal to everybody on the race course. The crash barriers are there for a reason. Please stay behind them. And where there isn't a crash barrier, please stay on the sidewalk. We hate to have an athlete trip over somebody's feet or legs that were out on the course. So please make sure you're clear of the course.
So we do have the elite females coming to the line now, getting their last few warm-ups in. We are looking at about 4 minutes-ish to the start. They're doing the last bits and pieces as they get ready to toe the line here on Front Street, Birmingham.
Yeah, St. John's Ambulance.
St. John's Ambulance, St. John's Ambulance, please make your way to the finish area. St. John's.
So once again, the field for the ladies. Bib number 12 is Ellie Stevens from United Kingdom. Thank you. Bib number 13 from the United States, Christine Alishire. Bib number 14 from the United States, Gina McNamara. Bib number 16, Sarah Schultz from the United States. And rounding out this quintet, from Poland, Joanna Rybaka. Good luck, ladies. We'll now turn it over to Mr. Norbert Simons, our starter for tonight. And they're off.
Strong start by the ladies as they head down towards the birdcage.
Everybody's
Probably
coming in the
looking
shot.
for a little shade from each other
Okay.
as they go towards the first 180 turn on this course. At
Spot.
each end, there's a
Bend it.
180-degree turn. They'll make those turns and head back along Front Street. The wind is picking up slightly here, so you will see them slightly in a line as they make their way probably down Front Street, getting a little bit of shade from each other as they make their way through the first quarter mile. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, make their way back along Front Street. Looking down at her watch is Ellie Stevens as she leads the way through the first quarter mile. The first three have definitely opened up a gap on those second two. Over to Larry.
Yes, good evening. Welcome, Bermuda. Good to have Front Street back at International Race Weekend. The early leader in the women's race is Ellie Stevens from the UK. She's closely followed about a step or two behind Gina McNamara of the US. And we have in third, Christina Baragua from USA. Looks like it's going to be a three-horse race as they're creating they're creating enough separation from the rest of the field. We have a three-horse race, all with about in between. Stevens looks to be very smooth right now, followed by McNamara. It's definitely a couple of wind spots that we've had this week with the conditions, but Stevens still is holding about a slightly, it seems like it's remaining the same for McNamara, with Christina of the United States falling back about 3 or 4 paces. She's tough to get back. It's definitely a three-horse race at the back of the field. As basically turn at the long tails, a beautiful sight. We have a crowd even out this far, and it looks like we have Gina McNamara looking to make a move right now. They turn it into long tail folks, and we are waiting to come on. The barricade folks, and he still got the lead for McNamara, and he has fell off the pace some 20 meters. It definitely looks like a two-horse race. I must say, Stevens still looks like she is in the move, but it looks like McNamara is coming up. McNamara is making good. She's coming on her trip. We are step by step. McNamara came and Stevens
I
has
didn't even-
pitched it, and McNamara has answered. The five-step stride. Stride carry is looking good for Stevens, I must say. We just have to wonder what happens coming on the stretch. As we pass the cenotaph, McNamara has actually about a step and a half, and Stevens is fighting back. Stevens has made her move. We are going to put speed now. We are moving, and McNamara has made her move. McNamara has made her move. Over to you, Ian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as they come down Front Street, let's hear that Bermuda welcome. Sounds like Gina McNamara has made the move on this downhill stretch, and she is pulling away, making her way down Front Street for a maiden victory. Let's hear it, Front Street. Gina McNamara from the United States. 4 minutes, 52 seconds unofficially. Second place, Ellie Stevens, 4:57. Keep those cheers coming. Number 13, Christina Vergara from the U.S., 5:06. Excellent finish there on utilizing that downhill for the last quarter mile. Pulled away. Definitely saved her sprinting for the last little bit of the race, tucked in behind Ellie Stevens, and then pulled away. Let's bring these last two runners home. Number 16, Sarah Schultz from the U.S., striding home, 5 minutes, 43 seconds on the clock. And our final runner, keep it coming, number 17, Joanna Robaka from Poland, 5:56. And that does it for the elite women.
So we will be having the prize presentation just as soon as we get the official results. Only when we get the results of the official race. I'm very pleased to say that presenting the prize to the elite ladies is the Premier, the Honourable E. David Bird, JP MP, and also Mr. Michael Neff, Managing Director of Bermuda and International Wealth at the Bank of Butterfield. So we thank you very much, gentlemen. As soon as we get the results officially, we can begin the prize presentation. The ladies are ready. While we wait for the results, let's ask the winner how she felt about the race and how she feels about Bermuda.
Bermuda is beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. And the race is incredible. The course was good. We didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. The nice downhill made up for the first half up.
And the crowd support?
The crowd was amazing. It was so nice being here, man.
Okay, well, we hope that you come back next year to defend your title. But without further ado, in third place, in a time of 5:04, from the United States, Christina Alashire. In second place, in a time of 4:56.14, from the United Kingdom, Ellie Stevens. And our clear winner tonight, in a time of 4:51.89, from the United States, Gina McNamara. And ladies become a bit of a tradition, if you wouldn't mind, after we've done the photographs, guys tell me they're all done. If you could just do a 180-degree turn and wave to the crowd behind you, who we hope will applaud you. Well done, ladies. Great running. Now we're going to turn our attention over to the male elite category. And we have some local interest in this race. We have two local runners. The field. Three local runners, I beg your pardon. No, two. Number one, from Bermuda, Gage Miners. Let's hear Bermuda! Wearing bib number 2 from the United States, Jordan Schlote. Wearing bib number 3 from the United Kingdom, Adrian Haynes. Wearing bib number 4 from the United States, Elias Krasa. Wearing bib number 5 from the United States, Brian Mossman. Wearing bib number 6 from Poland, Wojciech Kopan. Wearing bib number 7 from the United States, JJ Santana. Wearing bib number 8 from the United States, Dylan Lowry. Wearing bib number 9, a special cheer from Bermuda, Ryan Outerbridge. Wearing bib number 10 from the United States, Christian Harrison. And rounding out the field again from the United States, bib number 11, Grant Grosvenor. That is your field for tonight. We'll now hand you over to our starter, Mr. Norbert Simons.
So they've just been given their 1 minute warning to the start. Getting a quick photo. Field 11 strong with 2 Bermudians here on Front Street tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure we have plenty of applause as these gentlemen make their way up and down Front Street. And they're off down Front Street. So as they make their way down towards the birdcage, the first quarter mile will tell us what's going on. Might be a separation in the group. It looks pretty tight. Heading down Front Street towards the birdcage. A nice little group of 11 as they go around. Some will be sitting in, making sure they get a bit of the draft as they turn around. They're going to hit a bit of a headwind now as they come around and head back up easterly along Front Street. As we saw in the ladies' race, utilizing that draft is very helpful when it comes to that final quarter mile. You crest that hill and you got that little bit of extra to turn on coming back down Front Street towards this finish line. But here we go. Let's hear those applause. Tight little pack. All 11 coming through. And we're going to hand it over to the man in the red car.
Hotly contested race at front. Number 10, Christian Harrison of the United States. Number 2, Jordan Schillich. Tucked in behind is number 1 from Bermuda, Dage Miners. It's a group of about 4 or 5 with a bit of distance back for number 6. I want to say Kulak from Curlin. Early leader still at the cross. The center after it out, we still have Jordan Schillich as the leader, tucked in his second, Dave Minus, and number 4 has made his number 4, Russia from the United States, has made his mark. We also have tucked in still number 10 from Harrison. The lead group of about 3 or 4, there's about 3 more tucked in. I see in the green there from Bermuda.
He must be last. He wasn't the last one. I think he was the last one. Yeah, because we didn't have it last one.
It's a bit of a windy spot right now. They just tucked in front. Harrison, Ryan Otterbridge still performed correct in that aspect of the lead group. Leaders of Lindy Lopez.
All right, we've lost the communication here with Larry. I'm sure we'll pick it up in a second when they get through.
United States qualified Dage Miners of the United States. They have a bit of separation to Harrison, who's in 4th, and 5th is Ryan Otterbridge. Alice and Dage Miners, and we have a Dage Miners pulls up. Dage Miners takes the lead, folks. Bermuda Dage Miners has taken the lead. He has taken the lead. Johnson Vasquez. Number 3 has got 4. Johnson. Dage Miners is powering on in the lead. Bermuda, bring him home. Bring him home. Bermuda, take it over here.
Here we are. Dage Miners take his way down Front Street. Let's lift in Bermuda all the way to the finish line. We're going to have a repeat of 2018. They are coming fast. They are absolutely coming fast. Does Dave still have it? Does he have it in his legs? Get there. Number 1, Dage Miners. Number 4, Elias Garcia. Yes, comes his fist. Number 9, Ryan Aldridge. Keep it coming, Bermuda. Jordan Schiff finishing up. Lift it now, the last 2 runners. Number 6, Wojciech Kopek and JJ Santana finishing up. Once again, Dave. Oh. All right, our last runner here, Adrian Haynes, comes to the line. 5:12 unofficially. Well done.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
What a special result for us tonight. Also before is, I know it's an inconvenience, but we do have to wait for the official results. We are pleased to tell you that Munster presenting the awards for this race are the Premier, the Honourable E. David Burke, JP, MP, and again, Michael Neff, Managing Director of Bermuda and International Wealth at the Bank of Butterfield. And we do have the official results, gentlemen. In third place, in a time of 4:19:43 from the United States, Grant Grosvenor.
Long day, man.
Okay, Grant. That's all right, you got your fan base over there, that's okay. Second place in a time of 4:17 from the United States, Elias Garza. Now, I wonder if we can lift the roof off the Bank of Butterfield building. Now, two-time winner of this event, in a time of 4:16 from Bermuda, Gage Taylor. And of course, the trophy for first overall goes to Gage Taylor.
Yes, get this! Give me some get this, Sid! Get this!
Would we like to acknowledge the crowd behind you, please? As long as you know it's coming. Little lights, factory of liquid sunshine. Well done, gentlemen.
Over there.
All right, I think this is why all the ladies and gentlemen standing on the sidelines is really here for the start of the kids' races, starting off with our primary school girls.
Yes, it's quite the field. Bib number 21 from BHS, Harper Franklin. Bib number 22 from BHS, Layla Lightborn. 23 from Dalton E. Tucker, Yara Mohammed. Number 24 from Harrington Sound, Maya Casey. Also from Harrington Sound. Number 25, Ava St. Luce. Also from Harrington Sound. Number 26, Jasmine Reed Rubain. Number 27 from Harrington Sound, Alara Daniels. And finally from Harrington Sound, Zaya Zul. From Port Royal, we have Zara Goodchild. From Salters, Sukanya Jobson. Also from Salters, Charlie Gilchrist. Again from Salters, Peggy Forster. Also from Salters, Emma Duffin. Madeline Friend from Saltus, and Avery Haldeman from Saltus. From Somersfield Academy, Elena Bortoli. From Warwick Academy, Dee Samuels. Also from Warwick Academy, Naomi McGuinness. From Warwick Academy, Colette Durkin. And finally, from Warwick Academy, Maya Lima. Good luck, ladies. Over to you, Mr. Simons.
A full field here of the primary school girls. They're now under starters orders. As you can see, they are very excited to get running here on Front Street. We do have a few droplets coming down. A little bit cool. Make sure you give them a big cheer as they make their way up and down here on Front Street, many of them for the first time. And they are off. Remember, ladies, this race will not be run in the first 50 meters. Take your time as they make their way down Front Street for the first time. Give these ladies a big cheer as they come across. It's a long way for primary school girls. Making their way down towards the bird cage. That big turn for them, and they're going to come into the headwind a little bit here on Front Street, making their way up the hill, which many of them won't realize is actually the hill, so they'll realize it about halfway up. They'll be like, what is going on? Front Street is flat. All right, made their way around the bird cage, heading up Front Street, realizing now that this is a longer race. These young ladies are going to need your help. Lots of cheers as they make their way back along Front Street. Let's lift these girls along. They have a clear leader here at the beginning of the race. Number 30, Sakaya Johnson, leading the way, charging up Front Street. Looking very good. Got a few of them behind, and then a big back in the middle. Keep those applause coming as they make their way along. Over to you, Larry.
Has a lead of above 35 meters. She has put it down and really won it and said, come and catch me if you can. The lead seems well ever since right there. I would venture to say we have a lead of above 50 meters right now. The lead is rolling. Her arms look straight as good. I'm trying to make and see if I can see the second, the third, but to be honest with you, the gap is so big that I cannot make out the numbers. Once I do, I'll update. We have Johnson of Purvis easily flowing down. Her arms are just moving side to side, up and down, and she's stepping over. Nice and easy. Front foot good. It looks like we have a challenge of moving, inching into the lead, probably down to about 35 meters as we hit the windy part, just past the Supermart area. The wind is going to beat down on these young ladies, unfortunately, but that's what one is about. We have Sequoia Johnson of Purvis. She is the third leader right now. I would venture to say as we wait to go through the long tails, that barring a miracle, she will come. But this is running. She looks pretty good right now. I'm looking, we have number 2. We have number 20, I want to say. I don't want to get the wrong number, and we have a bunch of that's the shrink. But it looks like it could be about 25 minutes as we go into the low. We have as they're stringing out, the ladies are just running along, merging as they got to part of the wheel, and the wheel should help them at the back as they come back. Jobson comes out as the leader still as expected with a trailing runner. I would say it's about 35 meters. So while she looked like she may have been giving up some ground in the turn, Jobson has been on and increased her lead. I think she can sense what's coming. She's being a bit more decisive with her move right now. In second, we still cannot make out, so I do apologize for it, but that's what happens sometimes as Jobson took it out, right? She's going from run to take folks as we pass the Roses Cantina, and she is coming. We have a bit of a crossman that's kind of picked up that hasn't happened these last two races that she's hitting right now. But she's tall, nice, elegant stride as she moves on. As we have two runners, second and third, that I'm still not able to make out, folks. Jobson is still moving along, nice and easy, very focused. She has not looked back once, folks. She has not looked back once. She's eased off. We have a huge lead from the third place and second place runners right now. I think the gap just may be a bit too big. And we have number 28, who is come up in third, and 38 in third. They are closing on Jobson, folks. They are closing on Jobson. If Jobson does not pick up, it will be a hard one. They have called Jobson. Over to you, Ian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, they are making their way down Front Street, and it sounds like it is turning into quite the race as they are 1, 2, 3 abreast as they're making their way down here towards the finish line. Give them a big lift as they make their way. Jobson is pushing now. Is she going to make it? No, it's a big push here by number 38. Colette Durkin pushing all the way, and she does have it now. Well done. Hey, what a run. Well, it was an exciting finish there as Colette picked her up right at the finish line. Had a last little surge to make her way and win this Front Street Mile. Keep those applause coming as we have our next runners finishing. Elena Mortale coming to the line. Strong finish here for number 29. Zara Goodchild. 33, Emma Duffin. 35, Avery Holderman. 21, Harper Franklin comes to the line. Keep those applause coming. The sprints to the finish. Come on, ladies, well done. Good job all the way. 32, Peggy Forster. 31, Charlie Gilchrist. 27, Aliyah Daniels. 34 with a big stride there, Madeline Friend. Well done to those ladies as they finish up the primary school girls Front Street Mile.
Fantastic race. Well done, ladies, indeed. Once again, once we get the results, we can proceed with the prize giving. Change in the presenters. Presenting to the primary school girls, we have the Honourable Tine Furbert, Acting Minister of Education, but we retain Michael Neff, Managing Director of Bermuda and International Wealth at the Bank of NT Potfield. So those will be our two presenters for the primary girls once we get the young ladies here and we get the results. Fantastic race, very competitive. Okay, here come the young ladies. Miss Herbert and Mr. Neff. Are you ready? Excellent. So, finishing in third place in a time of 6:16, Zaya Zuo.
Just get physical in a little bit. Trust me.
Finishing in second place in a time of 6:11, Sukanya Johnson. And our winner in a heart-stopping finish in a time of 6:09, Naomi McGuinness. Well done, ladies. Fantastic. Great race, great finish. The next race will feature their male counterparts. That would be the primary school boys, who hopefully are on their way down. Okay, just a slight delay until we move the ambulance.
Yeah. I heard somebody say.
Now the ambulance is clearing Front Street. We can get the primary boys down here for the start of this race. I think it's another full house, 20 runners. And we'll just wait till the boys arrive before reading out their names. Sounds like the boys are on their way. Getting a big cheer before they even start. What a crowd. Okay, we go now to the primary school boys. From Dalton E. Tucker, we have Azad Mohammed. From Harrington Sound, we have Khalid Daly and Faz Francis. From Heron Bay, Hunter Harvey. From Paget, Ishmael Dill. From Purvis, Jace Postlethwaite. From Saltus, Adrian Myers. Spencer Haldeman. Also from Saltus, Ronan Davich, Liam Horrobin, Jack Fullerton. From Somerset, David Todd. From Somersfield Academy, Brennan Watkins. Also from Summersfield Academy, Hayes Ingham. From Warwick Academy, there are 5 runners: Lachlan McGlynn, William Lehman, Lewis McFarlane, Christian Phillips, and Gabriel Vickers. And finally, from West End, Jamani Scott. That is the field for the primary boys. Over to you, Mr. Starter.
All right, the boys are under starters' orders. Some very excited primary school boys here. Once again, many of them first time running here on Front Street for the Front Street Mile. Getting some instructions about where the turns are, etc. Their parents are taking them up and down here a little bit. But once again, make sure you give them big cheers as they come up and down Front Street. Boys, remember this won't be Route 1 in the first 100 meters. Take your time, settle in, get a pace, and then finish strong. Good luck, primary school boys. And they're off. Some strong strides as they make their way down Front Street towards Bear Cage. It's about 8 wide as they head towards the lit up Birdcage down there on Front Street. Shortly to make their way around. As they make their way around, they will turn into a little bit of a headwind, making their way back on Front Street towards their next turn. But make sure you do cheer these boys on. These primary school boys, very little experience here on Front Street, so with any big cheers, carry them all the way to the finish today. Many of them will have been coached by their PE teachers about how to get in behind and get a little bit of a draft as they come along here. Take their time, not go crazy in the first quarter mile. Just settle in.
You're pretty good at that.
Get into a comfortable rhythm. As they are, they're very comfortable coming along. No one going out yet. About 6 or 7 wide. Adrian Myers here, making his way to the front. Not leaving it any longer. Keep those cheers going as we now have a clear leader at the front. Larry, looks like we've got an interesting race. Over to you along Front Street.
Very interesting. Much different start to this race than the last one. This number 47. And of soldiers, we have a soldiers trio, grid number 50. And they have about a 4 lead in grid number 49. Sorry, the numbers on my sheet appear to be mixed up, so I'm not able to give names. So we have 3 runners, sorry folks. Number 47 from Soldiers, number 50 from Soldiers, and number 49. They are in a 3-horse race with about a 15-minute back to a chase pack of about 4. It then starts to string out afterwards. We have the fastest qualifying time for 6:24. Adam Sandler and Holderman with 6:23, both from Soldiers. So I can only deduce that maybe those 2 athletes. Different race as of last time. sorry, with a chase pack of about 3:30, and then it breaks down to about 4 more minutes going on. We have the Soldiers duo that's trying to be broken up by another young man, and no. Again, folks, the apologies. The numbers that I have are matching up to the numbers that are on the individuals, so I'm not able to give names as of yet. We have a check. Turning the fourth, trying to add on to that last name pass. He is about 4 or 5 paces. Stringing out nicely. We have two that's hanging off in the back and are really fighting to near this group of dogs. As we enter out of the long field, we have that lead pack of 3. The lead pack of 3 with about a 20-meter lead to about 4th place. I venture to say that the winner will come out. We have number 49, number 50, and number 47. 3 going side by side, bunching up, looking at each other. It's an air and flow type of situation. We have back number 45, it looks, a good 20 seconds, and he's inching into 20 paces, sorry. He's inching back into it. The wind is hitting him, this course breeze by the Hamilton Docks has picked up, and we have our first move by number 47. We looked at his schoolmate from Soldiers, and 2 Soldiers gentlemen have decided that they're going to work together to try and drop the third man. We have Coach Steve Burgess on the side talking, giving instructions, and they are moving. Soldiers, he drops his teammate, and the other young man, number 49, is with number 47. They have about 3 paces on the second gentleman, number 50. Number 45 has made a lead, and he has about 3 paces in, and he looks like he is making his move. Over to you, Ian.
All right, as they make their way down Front Street, sounds like it's going to be a close one here. Let's start lifting the noise now as they come down. It looks like someone has taken the lead here, but we do have someone coming in strong. It is going to be a close one. Keep lifting them. Number 43 making his way, going past. Nothing left. Here we are. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What a run there. Excellent job. Keep those applause coming. Number 46 coming to the line. Good, strong finish there. Number 42, well done. Excellent job, young man. Keep those applause coming, Front Street. Come on now. Let's bring him home. Good, strong drive. Oh, he did not want to run past him at the end there. Excellent job. Well done, 41. Number 60 coming with a strong stride to the finish line. Let's bring this last group home. Come on now. Well done, boys. All the way to the line. Get those arms going. Keep pumping. Well done. Good job. What an excellent finish by all these young men here on Front Street, Bermuda. All right, we have one more running coming down. Let's give him a big round of applause and see if we can bring him, give him a little bit of energy towards that finish line. Come on, young man. Last bit. Last 10 meters. Well done. Those are your Front Street Mile Primary School boys.
Not bad at all. How about this?
Oh, we're going to get the boys ready, and of course the official results as always. Our presenter for the primary school boys is the Honourable Senator Owen K. Darrell, Minister of Youth, Sports and Recreation, and Michael Neff again from Butterfield will be helping out the good Senator. So we have the boys, we just need the results, and we'll be cooking. Okay, we have the results. In third place in a time of 6:05, Adrian Myers. Step up, Adrian. There you go. In second place in a time of 6:01:14, Ronan Davidge. But our winner in another close race in a time of 6 minutes, no seconds, .53, has Francis. Okay, boys, if you can do a little swivel and wave to the guys on Burnaby Hill, please. Just do a 180. Turn this way. There they go, they're your friends. Well done. Thank you, boys. Well done. So now we're moving up a tier in the education system. We are with the middle school girls. And running tonight, we have 5 young ladies from BHS. We have Summers Esquanic, Jalen Lewis, Chloe Carling, Brooklyn Myers, and Madison Schindel. From Dalwood, we have Lashayne Jones. From Saltus, we have 3 runners: Isla Patterson, Aria Mosquera, and Ella Shepherd. From Sands, we have 4 runners: Zakia Scott, Sanaya Place, Khalees Wade, and Azari Jones. From Somerset Academy, we have Gabriella Cecchini. From Warwick Academy, we have 4 runners: Liana Williams, Antoinette Barry, Sophia Leclerc, and Amaris Munya. From Whitney Institute, we have 3 runners: Zaylee Lawrence, Dayasha Dill, and Rihanna Robinson. That is your middle school girls field. Over to you, Mr. Starker. And they are off. Well, it's a little bit of pushing down
the edge there, getting a little bit of space as they make their way down Front Street. These girls will have a little bit more pedigree, a little bit more knowledge of the Front Street race. Many of them will have done it in previous years in the private school ranks. A little more years on the track, some more experience with PE teachers and coaches. So you'll see them as they make their way down, probably a little bit more settled, coming around the birdcage now, heading back up into the headwind here on Front Street. Yes, a little bit of elbowing for position, making sure they're getting in, getting a little bit of draft from the girls at the front, tucking in behind, and getting ready to make their push along Front Street, up the hill. And here we are coming through the first quarter mile. Let's hear it from ladies and gentlemen Front Street as we have our primary school girls coming along. Very settled race so far. Got two distinct packs, looks like. The front runners, a little bit of a gap in the middle. Just need to close that up a little bit if you want to make your way towards the front. Larry, it looks like we have definite front pack. It's over to you, and let's hear how they do.
All right. We have a lead pack of about 4 runners. We have number 73 of Sands, Azari Jr. She has took it out. The wind is hitting them, folks. We also have, it looks like number 71 of Sands. This place. And also, if I can make out number 72, Khalees Spade. Khalees Spade has taken it out. Khalees Spade has a gap backward journey of about 5 meters long. It's growing as we cross the center tab spot. Khalees Spade looks very relaxed as she increases this lead to about 15 meters long. It's a chase pack of about 4 individuals. We have it looks like 3, the 4th runner in the chase pack has fell off. And as we approach the Roses Cantina Flash Supermall area, we have Khalees Spade, number 72 of Sands at the halfway mark with a lead of about 25 meters, folks. She is very smooth right now, in control. The wind does not seem to follow. A look of focus on her face as the lead grows to about 25 to 30 meters. In second place, we have a solo runner. I want to say number Zach Soldiers with the other athletes from the Pacers Club. They learn and chasing these guys. But Khalees Spade has substantial and dominant looking lead. We've seen this before tonight with the primary school girls. We will await the outcome as they turn into the long field. Spade with a lead of about 35 meters. The wind has
Oh, that's at my answer. There you go. I saw over there. I was like, oh, she didn't have a pass. Oh,
times from races. Leaders can be heavy and others.
Oh!
But I think these young ladies in the middle school are getting the better end of the field for this Front Street mile. Khalees Spade comes out as past the Barry Lunch, caught, still, ever so easy going stride right now. Coach is shouting instructions to her. She has a lead that's grown to about 45 meters. She looks extremely comfortable right now. Second place has a lead of about 30 meters. She seems like if she doesn't focus, she will definitely show up to run up. But Khalees made a look of focus the entire time. She has not blinked. She has not looked back. Excellent arm carry. Easy stride going forward as we approach the junction of Coach Khalees Spade, number 72 of Sands Secondary Middle School, in the lead as we approach the center tab. It looks like it will be close for that third and final podium finisher. Second place has a gap with a group ticket. The second and third will be up for grabs, but the winner, it seems that it will be no doubt that it will be Khalees May of Sands Secondary Middle School. Over to you, Ian.
All right, looks like we have a clear leader as she makes her way down Front Street towards the finish line, heading into the last quarter mile here. Make sure you lift her as she makes her way down Front Street. It's going to be a clear win for Khalees Wade of Sands Middle School. Let's let her know at Front Street, Bermuda. Bring her all the way to the finish, see if she can get under that 6-minute mark. Looks like she's going to do it with comfort. Number 72, Khalees Wade Sands. Number 61, Summers Estuane coming to the line. Keep those applause coming. Strong finish there. As the middle school girls come to the finish, number 74, strong finish. Make her way to the line. Gabriella Cicchini. 81, Rihanna Robinson. 66, Lashee Jones. Keep those applause coming. Number 75, Leanna Williams. Number 62, Jalen Lewis coming to the line. Good strong stride here. Number 79, Zalee Lawrence. And let's keep those applause coming. Number 67, Isla Pattinson. It's a great job here from our middle school girls. Keep those applause coming as we have our final runner making her way to the finish line. Let's lift her to the end. Let's go, Front Street. Number 70, Zakia Scott. And that concludes the middle school girls Front Street Mile.
And presenting the prizes for the middle school girls, we welcome back the Honourable Tina Thurber, Acting Minister of Education, and also Mrs. Jorita Vickers, a board member of the BNAA, which is the governing board for athletics in Bermuda. Very appropriate. We have two ladies presenting to the ladies. Nice juxtaposition. Here come the ladies. As always, we do have to wait for the official results. From the middle school girls section, in a time of 6 minutes, 0.74 of a second, Aria Mosquera. In second place, in a time of 5:58, we have a familiar name on the running scene, Summers Estuane. But a clear winner tonight in a time of 5:53, Khalees Wade.
This way, ladies. Right here.
Okay, ladies, we do a 180 and give a wave to the guys on Burnley Hill.
Behind you, just do a little swivel, give them a wave.
There you go. Thank you, ladies. Well done. Next up will be their male counterparts, which will be the middle school boys. Here they are approaching the line. And we have, from the Bermuda Institute, Andre Chalet Hollinshead. From Delwood, Sanchez Smith. From Saltus, we have about 10 runners. We have Tobiah Goodchild. We have Tristan Pettit. We have Christian Piney. Tahan E, Jacob Wright, Chase McCrimmon, Harrison Eswani, Declan Reardon, Nayland Harris, Rory Sutherland. From Sands Secondary Middle School, we have Simon Spencer. From Summersfield Academy, 2 students, Gianluca Bortoli and Joseph Caccini. From Warwick Academy, 4 students, Jens Gray, Zayden Forbett, Charlie Pacheco Hill, and Cameron Atkins. And finally, from the Whitney Institute, we have Timothy Pearman. That is the field for the middle school boys. Over to you, Mr. Stark.
Definitely have some excited boys here on Front Street. This middle school boys event. If it's anything like what it was in the trials, it will be exciting one. Under starters orders. So listen for that one. And they're off. Young man straight to the front there. He is not pulling any punches. He wants to be at the front and lead this race from the start as he heads down towards the barricades here on Front Street. They'll make that 180 turn clockwise around the barricades and head back easterly direction along Front Street, straight into this headwind. Be interesting to see if he keeps that lead as he comes around. As we move along in these races, you will notice that the boys and girls will get more and more aggressive as they make their way in the first quarter mile. Move to the front, lead from the front. 2 leaders out in front, 198, leading long, comfortable strides as they make their way up Front Street. Definitely setting themselves apart from the rest. Larry, it looks like a good one here as 2 make their way towards you on Front Street. Over to you, Larry.
All right. We have a 2-horse race as we pass up at middle on Front Street, sorry. We have Cameron Atkins of Warwick Academy and number 98, Zayden Forbett. These 2 have put a lead to the third place runner of easily 25 meters. Cameron Atkins has put about 2 paces to Forbett as he moves on, running in the gloves. It looks like he's of the Bermuda Places Track Club. First time we see Forbett has actually looked back at the third place. Cameron has a level of focus right now, and Cameron's actually looking back. So this is his first race this race that has moved to the first race. You actually heard one of the coaches shout out to Cameron, a 2:10 split as they are coming up, not quite to the halfway mile. So the halfway, we have a 2:22 split. So he's on place for a 4:40 place, 4:40 finish. We'll see as the wind has picked up for these guys. So I doubt that time will actually be, but he has came through the halfway point time of about 2:20 with number 91 of Soldiers taking over second place. Declan Reardon in second, Fabric in third, are looking to reel in Cameron Atkins of Work Academy. We have number 85 of Soldiers, a group of Soldiers athletes that are coming up right now. They're stringing up fast, the bunch up. Cameron Atkins looks to have maintained his speed coming out of the long tails. It's definitely clear daylight between second and third. Probably has fell off, and we'll have a bit of work to keep the load into that third place. Cameron Atkins powers along with his gloves and all, but we have Reardon of Soldiers moving here. Reardon of Soldiers looks very good as he approaches it. However, Atkins keeps going on. We are coming across back to the supermarket area, and Cameron has decided and said, you know what, I need to pick it up a bit more. I think you might have heard me talking about Reardon, and he looks back. This is the first race, folks, all night where I've seen the leaders look back. Reardon has a grimace. Reardon is grimacing, trying to go for it. Cameron is pumping his arm, big pumping, as he continues to look back. I think the look back might actually help Reardon and give him a bit of confidence that is worried about it. But he continues to hold a lead of about 25 meters. Cameron Atkins, followed up by Reardon, bring him in Bermuda. Over to you, Ian.
All right, just looking at the clock, and as Cameron makes it towards the finish line here, the record is 5:01.9. He has about 10 seconds to make it in. Let's bring him home. It looks like a strong win. Start to finish here. Number 100, Cameron Atkins, pumping those arms, making his way to the finish line. Followed by number 91, Declan Reardon. And it's going to be a close one for third. They're pushing it. That is on the line. No idea who won that one. Close for third place. Keep those applause coming as these middle school boys make their way towards the finish. 84, Tobiah Goodchild. 92, Nayland Harris. And the middle pack coming on very strong here finishes. Keep those applause coming as the middle school boys make their way along Front Street to the finish line. Great race there from the middle school boys. Keep those applause coming as our final runner making his way across the finish here. And I'm sure somewhere around here, Dage Miners is smiling as his middle school boys record remains intact for one more year.
For the middle school boys presentation, we welcome back the Honourable Senator Owen K. Darrell, Minister of Youth, Sports and Recreation, and also, for the first time tonight, Peter Dunn, the President of the Olympic Association. Those two gentlemen will do the presentations for the middle school boys.
right here, guys. Second right here. Right here. First person behind you. Facing this way.
All right, the results for the middle school boys. In third place in a time of 5:16:44 is Lightbone Ferbert. In second place in a time of 5:09:72, Declan Reardon. And our winner in a curling race in a time of 5:06:47, Cameron Atkins. Okay, guys, before you go, just turn around and give a wave to the guys on Burnaby Hill. Well done, all three of you. Great race. And now we turn our attention to the high school girls. Just 4 races left, ladies and gentlemen. High school girls, high school boys, adult local females, adult local males. It's a small field for the high school girls, but it's a quality field. From BHS, we have Penella Whiteman. From Cedarbridge, we have Nishati Smith. A homeschool student is Zyla Bean. From Saltus, we have Jada Grant. From Sourcefield Academy, we have Karina Portoli. That's the third Portoli to run tonight. Definitely a running family. And finally, 2 athletes from Warwick Academy, Daria Desmond and Shayla Khan. Over to you, Mr. Starter.
There, but a tight little pack as they make their way down Front Street towards the birdcage. As we have our high school girls making their way up Front Street into a strong headwind tonight. The wind really has started to pick up. Hopefully they are going to stick together in a tight little group, help each other out, get a little comfort from each other as they tuck in to this Orange Street mile. Let's hear it as these smalls now make their way along Front Street. A definite leader here. Jada Grant has made her way to the front, marking her stamp on this race right from the get-go. She is mad from the start. She is not going to give it up easy. Larry, we have a definite leader. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the race. Over to you.
All right. High school girls, we have Jada Grant as the early leader from Solstice, bib 105. We have bib 102, Whitman of BHS, closely followed with bib 103, Smith of Cedar Bridge, and an athlete that I on the top inside. Just off the back, we have about 2 more athletes. In third and fourth, we actually have 108, Shayla Cam of Warwick Academy. They are about 3 paces off from Grant and Whitman, who are stride for stride with Grant just edging ahead. Grant is content to take the lead. From the gun, she went to the front around the barricade and has easily led. They're starting to string out with Whitman closely followed with Cam in third place, closely followed. So it looks like that third and fourth place spot is lagging off a bit, but it will be battled for the podium finish. Approaching the halfway point, we have a split of about 2 minutes and 53 seconds, which has them just under about, say, 550 pace, or on 550 pace. The gap has grown of about, say, 20 meters, with Grant still leading, with Whitman, right on her, and she's actually moved up and taking the lead from Grant right now. So right now they're about stride for stride, with the chase back of about 4. Cam looks to be leading the chase back with the other runners who have caught up. So that third place spot, we have about 4 athletes vying for that, while the leaders, Grant and Whiteman, are going to trade in places with Grant.
All right, a little break up there, Larry. Here he is.
Hamilton dock area, so it's a bit slight shift, which can happen. As they come out, passing the various lunch, caught Grant has established a lead of about 6 meters, sorry. 3 meters, I want to say. She has put she made her move on the third 100 of this with Whiteman covering. Whiteman has not gave up. Whiteman has cleared the lead. 400 meters to go. Whiteman and Grant are cleared some 70 meters ahead of the chase back, and looks like Cam is still holding on to that podium finish. Whiteman has taken a lead with about 2 paces, with Grant closely following. As we follow the Hamilton dock area, the wind has eased very much on this race, folks, with almost stride for stride with Whiteman in a lead. Jada Grant is tucked in, the smaller figure of the taller Whiteman. The wind will be a factor coming down as it's picking up as we come across the Bermuda Bistro. Whiteman has put a kick on. Whiteman has good. Grant is trying to come. Bermuda, this will be a race. Grant is coming. Over to you, Ian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, they are making their way down Front Street into the last quarter mile. It is stride for stride as they head towards the finish here. Whiteman looked to put on a little push, but no, Grant is coming strong. It's going to be close here, but Grant is not giving up, pushing all the way to the finish. Jada Grant, Whitman followed. What a finish there. Tucked in behind and gave that last push at the end. And here's our final podium finisher. Let's give her a big round of applause as she comes on very strong here. 106. .107 to the 1. Very, very close race there at the finish. Hopefully everyone's okay. Make their way to the end there for your high school girls.
And presenting the prizes for the high school girls will be Hazel Clark, BTA Director of Global Sales and Business Development, and also Chantel Gibbons, Vice President of Products and Operations and Card Services from the Bank of NT Butterfield. So once again, we have that wonderful pairing, ladies presenting to ladies. Makes perfect sense. We do, of course, appreciate all your support. Not nearly as much as the runners do, but we do appreciate it. So we hope you stay on for the last 3 races. We have the high school boys, the local adult females, and the local adult males. 3 more races to go.
Finish her.
We still have another runner to come in. Come on now, let's give this young lady a big cheer. Stop it out. Okay, here we are. We have the results hot off the press. In 3rd place in a time of 6:03, Shayla Can. In 2nd place in a time of 5:43, Vanilla Whiteman. But in 1st place, after a gutsy comeback over the last 100 meters, in a time of 5:42, Jada Grant. And Zyla Bean's parents, if you could please come to the finish line. The parents of Zyla Bean, please come to the finish line. One more call out for the parents of Zyla Bean. Please come and report to the finish line. Well done, ladies. Okay, the next division will be the high school boys. And this is a larger field. And the high school boys consist of, from the Barclay Institute, we have 4 runners. Sia Carey, Kari Sharif, Joshua Watson, and Jowza James. From Cedar Bridge, we have Jason Simons and Tajari Rogers. From Salters, we have Braxton Coos. From Summersfield Academy, 2 athletes, Oliver Cherry and AJ Harkness. From Warwick Academy, we have Dietrich Simons, Max Reed, and Jake Smith. That is the field for the boys' high school. Over to you, Mr. Starter.
Can't get out. We can't get out.
So we just have a bit of a delay here. We're just repositioning the ambulance to the finish line, as the other one did have to take an athlete away, unfortunately. So a short delay, and now the athletes will be back under the starters' orders. Thanks, everyone. And we wish high school boys all the best on their Front Street Monday.
Trust me, my days of doing that is over. You ain't getting down no more? Yes, sir. Not even in the car, is it? And I should give it the hell up. If it's not a church. Huh? It's up to her right now.
And they're off down Front Street. A little bit of jostling there, but a very comfortable start. No one very excited to go to the front. So we have a full list of high school boys here on Front Street as they make their way down and around the birdcage tonight.
I'm good, no. It's my last race. Okay, you fast right now, bro. It's my last race.
Once they turn and hit that headwind, they will string out a bit. And we'll see if we get a solid leader coming their way back along here, heading east into the headwind along Front Street. So much more tactical race here with the winds picking up. The boys will be looking to find the right spots to make their moves. Larry, it looked like we got a definite tactical race here. No one really pushing at the front, but a clear group of four now surging as they make their way up Front Street. Strung out a little bit, tucked in there. Larry, over to you. See how this race progresses.
All right. We definitely have a tactical race on our hands. 114, Rogers of Cedar Bridge. 110, Sharif of Barkley. 112, Jonathan James. And 120, Jake Smith of Warwick Academy. This is the early leaders with 109. Carry about some 5 meters off, along with 113. A lead group of about 4 as they pass the Hamilton Docks area. Very tactical. The first race of the night where we have about 4 gentlemen all in contention, a stride or 2. We have the Rogers is content to take the lead with Sharif tucked in behind us as we go through in about 221, which is about 442, 443 pace, but they're hitting the bit of the wind. The buildings are helping out right now. We have 114, Rogers still in the lead, the Sharif in third, and 112, Jonathan James. We also have in there 109, it looks like that's Lithium. So 4 guys within about 2 or 3 meters going into the barricade with a 5th runner a further 6 meters back with maybe 50. Excellent. So we definitely have as they come out of the barricade. Sorry, the long fields. As we come out the long field, it looks like it's a bit of separation that has taken place. James looks like he runs with that distinctive arm carry. He is along with Rogers, as those two have separated themselves from Sharif, who's in third, and we have Smith in 4th. So a bit of separation with the 2 leaders right now as we come back and head into the last quarter of the race. Side by side. This is side by side, and it looks like it will be a battle for the last podium with Sharif currently with the edge, but we have Rogers with about a step lead on James. James will not give up. Arms flailing. Rogers is pushing down, but it's definitely his too. Sharif looks like he is asserting himself to get the 3rd place, but it's a bit much. Rogers, as we cross the Bermuda Bistro, has increased the lead, and James has sort of Meridian. Rogers is 3rd. Ian, over to you.
All right, we have 2 runners making their way down Front Street. It looks like the late surge has put him into the lead now. 1, 1, 4. Sakari Rogers surging to the line. Big smile on his face. He will be your high school boys champion 2023. And the podium cleared up there. Next 2 runners coming to the line. Oh, just over that 5-minute mark. Once again, another late surge to grab a championship here on Front Street. Keep those applause coming. 1, 1, 3, Jason Simons. 1:17. AJ Harkness. Oh, a strong finish here. Nose. That'll go down to the wire as we see 1:15. Braxton Coos finishing up and bringing this high school boys race to a close. Harry, another exciting one here on Front Street.
Yes, we are getting our money's worth tonight. The high school boys presentation party is the same as the high school girls. It'll be Hazel Clark from the BTA, Director of Global Sales and Business Development, and also Chantal Gibbons, Vice President of Products and Operations Card Services at the Bank of Butterfield, our title sponsor. We are very pleased they did not have to give the $10,000 away tonight for a sub 4-minute run. So just 2 more races to go following this prize presentation. First we'll have the local adult females and then the local adult males. Again, a big thank you to all of you for offering such great support. You are what makes the event what it is. The overseas athletes particularly often talk about the wonderful atmosphere here on Front Street. So you're the cause of that. Here come the athletes. This is the high school boys. All right, the results from the senior school boys. In 3rd place, in a time of 4:56, Kari Sharif. In 2nd place, in a time of 4:55, Jaza James. But in 1st place, in a time of 4:49, Tajari Rogers. All 3 runners breaking the 5-minute barrier for 1st class effort by the high school boys. Say hi to the